I just saw something really scary just then. Just off camping. Gonna meet my mate Michael in a bit. I just saw a wrapped up mattress. Something furry sticking out of it. Oh, it's a bag. Oh well, that's lucky. A lovely warm evening tonight. Absolutely sweating my nut, as you can probably tell. Got a new kit. Van Nicholas new kit. Absolutely spot on quality and design. The shape is really form fitting, I love it. It's made by a company called Racer. Let's keep plodding on. Get to camp, meet Michael, and see if he can give me some chips. Woo! The nights are drawing in, it's getting towards autumn now, and I really can't believe how quickly this year has gone. I've not had the best of years, I've been quite, I'm going to say it, depressed. So you're not alone if you're in the same position, like many of us are, especially men. We tend to not open up our feelings much. I love the fit of this garment. I've got some shorts as well, but I haven't washed them. Always wash your kit at under 30 degrees, cold wash when possible. Don't you just hate it when you see a load of people and they just snub you off? Oh my god, sweaty Betty today, folks. Right, I'm just at my front gate to my woods. Now going to wait for Michael to get here in his car. Lazy bugger, aren't you, mate? He's actually been doing quite a few triathlons recently, and in the future he's got a few more plans, so I'll link in the description his Instagram page for all you nice young ladies who want a nice fit man, unlike me. My road bike's still going strong. Van Nicholas Ventus. The gears, as you can see, may need a little bit of oil, but yeah, we'll get to maintenance someday soon. My computer's full up with footage for the Hippyswift guide series. I've got 5 videos done, but when it comes to edit and save that project, the edited file, say, there's no memory, so I'm going to have to sort through. Whoa, go away mosquito, we don't want you. So what I'm going to do is sort through about 3.5 terabytes worth of footage on my PC, and yeah, delete all the ones that I don't like and I'm never going to use a B-roll from. Anyway, I'm going to hang the hammock up when Michael gets here. That's him now pulling up in his car behind me. You can probably see the lights in the background there. Bloody yobbos driving about the woods. Anyway, I'm going to get the hammock set up and I'll catch you in a bit. Now about to tuck into some chips and curry sauce from the old Necton Road chip shop. A few days ago, the kind lady from the Archaeological dig I'm currently working on gave me some beers. I went to buy some more and look at the size difference. These ones are £5.30. These ones are £6.78 or some stupid number. So top tip, always check the labels for how many mils the beer is. Anyway, I'm hungry. Michael's chopping up some wood for me. Thank you, Michael. He's going to take a big old swing at this wet bit of pine. Oh, it did crack. Cool, man, nice one. Anyway, we've got a beer open. Cracked one open a few minutes ago rather. Got the hammock set up. Bike's perched against a tree quite nicely, and this is Michael set up. Snug pack Stratosphere under there. Exactly the same as my one. I really like it when we're both using the Stratospheres, and we can go top and tail next to each other in them. Ground sheet in the middle. Not in the same one, mate. And that's a nice, comfy, efficient setup with a big tarp over the both of us. You may have noticed the camp here is a bit worse for wear. Alright mate, chill out, there's like gunshots over here. I'm going to be rejoining all these bits of dead pine up to one another, so at least then it'll look a bit better for when I eventually do hosted tours. And if anyone's interested on going to host a tour with us, then get in contact via my email, which is in the description below, and we'll sort something out. So we'll get a bit more firewood and then get this old beast on the go. Michael's been so kind as to completely make the fire as well as cut the wood. Just a nice relaxing camp tonight, nothing too hard. It's been a nice peaceful evening here in the woods with Michael. Nice and warm, still got a good fire going though, just for a bit of atmosphere I suppose. Anyway, I'll catch you guys and girls in the morning. and I'll take you through a bit better idea of my upcoming hosted bike tours. I'll catch you then. Good night. Morning, boys and girls. It's not even 6 o'clock yet, and Michael's gone to work. Anyway, I'm going back to sleep. Bees. Yep. Tired. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what's been going on in my life, because just like all the rest of you boys and girls out there, it's not been too easy for me. The last week or so my dad's been in hospital, so I've been keeping my head down and been a bit worried really. He's okay, fingers crossed, touch wood. He'll come out today or tomorrow hopefully. Second thing I'd like to talk about is my work on the archaeological digs. It's going really well. I've been there about 3 months now, 2 maybe 3 days a week, metal detecting and eyes only finds. I found well over a dozen flint scrapers and other flint knap tools. I've also found pottery dating back from medieval 13th 14th century, Roman greyware dating back from 1st 2nd century, and even some prehistoric Bronze Age pottery. Some of the metal finds that come up, I found quite a few hammer coins. The earliest one was I believe Edward II farthing, and it was smaller than my little fingernail. It's absolutely tiny little thing. If anyone would like to know what equipment I use for metal detecting, I'll put it in the description box below, and also I'll try and link a card up that way in the top corner somewhere. The most exciting find for me, obviously apart from all of the nice silver hammered coins that I've handed in, by the way, it's an archaeological dig, I can't keep anything. I found trade weights, which means there was a trading area, trading post at one point, because now it's just a field with a load of wheat in that's been condemned because the builders are building on it, so the farmers sold off the land even with the wheat on it. So the most surprising find for me was 2 brooches. One is possibly Viking or Saxon brooch, and the best thing in the world for me to find was a Roman brooch detailed with blue and red enamel. I genuinely thought that it was a 1920s 1930s art deco piece that had been sitting in there 100 years or so, not even that long, because it was that good condition. I dug it up, looked at it, I thought, yeah, that's good. I put it in my little finds pouch with like a little pot I have with foam inside, just to protect all my artifacts that I get along the way. Took a picture of it before handing it in, looked up on Facebook and Google and that sort of thing, and yeah, 100% Roman, 1st to 3rd century. I want to get the precise manufacturer where it was made, because Roman brooches like that don't come around too often. I'm not allowed to record anything because it's all a bit, top secret stuff. We don't want anyone going in and nicking all the artifacts before we've dug them up and researched them ourselves. The artifacts I've found so far are actually going to treasure trove, so they could possibly be in a museum, London Museum or Colchester Museum maybe, possibly. So I found a couple of hammer coins and Romans here in the woods, but it's really nice to be part of something like that with like-minded people, which has also done me very, very well with my mental health, which hasn't been good this year. Last year I thought it was bad, but this year is just terrible. Even with lockdown over, I just can't get the routine going, especially on videos. Closing off the talk about archaeological digs, I've got 2 more weeks left there, then they're going to start building houses, so I'm going to be doing as much detecting as possible. But after that, in say 3 to 4 weeks time, I'm going to be emptying out my computer. I've got 3.5 terabytes of hard drives to sort out, because they're all full up of footage from my new series, the Hippyswift guide series. I've got, I'm going to say 4 videos finished, and I've got another one that needs just B-roll added, and then I'll finish editing them, because the trouble for me at the moment, I get in the editing software and I go to save it and then there's no memory. so I can't save or upload anything. So I'm going to have to sort out through all my old footage and videos and pictures and whatever else rubbish on my PC, and after that I'll be back to making videos. Hippyswift guide series going very, very well. I've currently got one made for shelters, all types of shelters. I'm also going to be editing one for the Hippyswift guide to tents, which lays out all 13 of my tents. They're all different sizes, shapes, configurations, materials, price ranges. What else have we got lined up? Hippyswift guide to sleeping bags. That may not be called that actually. I may call that video what is a sleeping bag and how does it work. Is, you know, it's a good title. I like it, so I might call it that instead of Hippyswift guide to sleeping bags. You can hear the crows up there. Alright crows, calm down. It's only 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 7:15 in the morning. Mike went early. Yeah, he has work. He's a good old lad, Michael. I like him. Hello, Mr. B. Hello, hello, goodbye. The final thing I'd like to talk about today is trying to make some sort of income from my knowledge and that sort of thing. A lot of people make websites and make money from affiliate links and direct sales, but I've tried that all before, and not a website but Amazon sales and affiliate links and that sort of thing to various brands around the world. Hasn't really worked in my favour. If I have 30,000 views, I'll get about 600,000 adverts on that 30,000 views on my videos, and out of 600,000 adverts they only pay me $33 for 600,000 adverts. So I want to get rid of that. I want to just make cheesy adverts in the middle of my videos and say, look, for £1 a month I can produce videos for you guys. You get a say in where I go, what I do, what equipment and bikes I use, all of that jazz, which will be a much more beneficial thing for you and for me, as I've got income because I've got children. And get away mosquito, nobody likes you. Another thought is hosted bicycle tours. I've thought hard and deep about this, and there's lots of companies out there that do hosted bicycle tours, but they're all stupid money. Honestly, they're real stupid money. So I thought if I could plan a 2-night, 3-day trip, the first night would be coming here to the woods when I've got it sorted out. I'll put wood chips down and sort the hammock camping set up behind me out. Put some more poles up and buy some more hammocks for people to come and relax in if they choose. So a hosted bicycle tour for the 3 days 2 nights would be £150. That's 3 days, which is £50 a day. That's quite a good deal considering other people, let's say other internet sites in the UK, do hosted bike packing and bike touring trips for stupid money, like £600, £700, £800 for the same thing, three days 2 nights. So if I'm doing it for 150, this isn't a business straight away. This is just a trial and error. So I'll get a few tours done and then I'll get it all sorted out properly with, you know, inland revenue and a tax man and all that jazz. Plus I need insurance in case someone hurts themselves or someone doesn't want to do the trip anymore and they, you know, they back out, and you know, you need insurance for that type of thing. Plus of course first aid experience. I'm going to do a first aid course for this, a 3-part one rather than just a 2-part one, an extensive course which would last a couple of weeks I would imagine, just in case someone seriously injures herself. Plus then of course I'll take, you know, if you and your kids want to come then that's absolutely fine. However, I am trying to limit it to 3 people at the moment per tour. So if you're really interested in these tours for £150 for 3 days 2 nights bike touring, first night would be here at the camp, quick overlook, quick walkthrough of what gear I typically take, my problems I've faced, you know, quick fire question and answer night, relaxed campfire, nice cups of coffee and food all round, you know what I mean. Second night would be touring. We do pretty much my coastline and castles route, which is absolutely lovely, and some of the, well, most of the scenic footage I don't actually film because I like to experience that myself rather than thinking of shots. You know what I mean? It's a bit hard to film sometimes when places and people you meet along the way are just so nice, you just forget about filming or don't want to film. So for the second night, after we visited Fram Castle and cycled a bit further, we'd be either camping in a campsite, which would be all inclusive in the price obviously. The only thing you would need to find is, you know, your food and water. That's down to you. There's a lot of vegans and vegetarians out there, so if I supplied food, I'm a meat and 2 veg man myself. I like a balanced diet, as it were. My mate Michael would argue about that, because a balanced diet can be vegan as well. I do know this, but I like my meat and 2 veg and taters and all that, you know. I like good pie and that, you know. Good old traditional food. What we could also do is wild camp on the second night. Just random locations I've found throughout the years, cycling around Suffolk and Norfolk. The actual tour itself would be around 70 to 80 miles all round. I could stretch it to 130 miles depending on what group I'm with, how experienced they are. This is basically a beginner's crash course in bike touring and bike packing. This is nothing too flat out or strenuous whatsoever. Like I said a minute ago, if you wish to bring your teenage kids along, they'll be more than capable of doing this. A daily rate is between 30 and 50 miles, and depending on the group, depends how far we go. I know lots of shortcuts and nice tranquil lanes to cycle up and down around Suffolk, so it's not an issue if we do need to change the route on the fly, as it were. Yeah, £150 for a 3-day 2-night tour. I think that's going to work out fine. In the future, when I do get insurance, the price might go up, so yeah, I'll see what happens with the pricing on that. But at the minute, it's looking good for £150 each. If 3 people go, then that gives me a good week's wages, plus I'll make a video out of that and get rid of my YouTube adverts, and in effect the snowball will just get bigger and bigger for my channel. And as everyone at home knows, mosquitoes. Yeah, everyone at home knows I hate mosquitoes, and life at the minute could be better, but it is looking up for me in the long run if I just keep plodding on as I have been the last 10 years of making videos. Keep plodding on. So just to overcap on everything, archaeological digs going very well. I'll make a video shortly on what I found there. I've got pictures from all of my finds and stuff, so I'll make a good video on that. Also, the bike packing tours, the hosted tours I'm doing, I'll be making a video on this so people can share that video to, you know, promote my tours and stuff. It might be a comedic video, it might be a serious video, I'm not too sure yet. I'll see how it flies. But I said I was going to drop all my sponsors so I could concentrate on high quality production value videos and social media posts. I haven't been able to do that, as I say earlier. I haven't been too good at all, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and I'm still single after 10 years, so yeah, any nice young women out there that wouldn't mind getting their hands dirty in the woods. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit when I'm all packed up and I've something more to say. So I think I'm going to leave you on this note, boys and girls, because I just want to get home now, to be fair. It's really stressful thinking about my father being in hospital and waiting on a phone call, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to get home. So yeah, till next time, stay safe and come on a bike tour with me. Peace.